Hey folks, Ben from Media Agility here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the transition from G Suite to Google Workspace licenses may impact your business. So hang tight. We're going to jump into this right now. So first, I want to start with some very kind of low impact things that you may or may not even notice to your users. And that's going to be first and foremost that there's going to be a change to some of the logos, some of the user interface. You're going to notice the G Suite is gone and that Workspace is there. If you have, if you're curious about some of the timing of this, please check out my other video regarding what you need to know about the G Suite retirement and G Suite transition, where we talk a little bit more about that. The other thing that I want to touch base on is that there will be new SKUs to choose from. So what this means for your organization is that there's no longer just three, right? For G Suite, there is G Suite Basic, G Suite Business, and G Suite Enterprise. For Google Workspace, there's now 5, as well as some add-on licenses that are pretty interesting as well. So you'll see Google Workspace Business Starter, Google Workspace Business Standard, Google Workspace Business Plus. On the enterprise side, you'll see Google Workspace Enterprise Standard and Google Workspace Enterprise Plus. So with 5 licenses, you're now able to more specifically find the feature set and pricing that is perfect for your organization. So be sure to check those out. If you have questions about those and what features are included, be sure to download the data sheet below in the description. There's also going to be a change in core features and pricing for some of you, specifically if you are currently on G Suite Business licenses. So if you currently are on G Suite Business and use Vault and or archive user licenses, or if you have an ample amount of storage above 2 terabytes per user pooled, there will be some changes, right? You're going to get pushed from a $12 SKU to an $18 SKU to maintain those features. And so if you want to use Vault, if you want to use your archive user licenses, you'll need to move to Business Plus at $18 list price. Now, of course, there are some discounts. You can learn more about those in my following videos, or you can reach out to the folks at Media Agility and we can talk about some of those discounts that exist specifically to help you navigate this transition. Finally, probably the greatest potential impact here is for those of you on licenses such as Business Basic, or excuse me, G Suite Basic or G Suite Business, who have over 300 users. There is now a 300 user threshold for business licenses, so you will be pushed to an enterprise license that starts at $20 and goes all the way up to $30 for business or enterprise standard and enterprise plus on Google Workspace. This is very common. This is something that Microsoft has had for years and that many other enterprise software platforms utilize as well. Ultimately, it's to help you get the tools that can allow you to best manage that number of users, because there's greater complexity for data storage, for security, for mobile device management, for user management that comes at that 300 user level. And so the enterprise plans will help you get the most out of it and really protect and empower your team in the way that you should be. And so just know that that can impact your bottom line. So these are the 4 core ways that the transition may impact your business. If you have questions about the specifics around that, again, reach out to Media Agility. We would be happy to help you really map this out specific to your organization and discuss how that's going to impact your bottom line, your features, all of that good stuff. If you do nothing, know that Google will transition your licenses starting in November. They will give you a heads up 30 days ahead of time, of course, to your admin users. And with that, no action is necessarily needed for this transition to happen. If you act proactively, you're able to help direct where you're going to transition into and lock in some discounts. So be sure to reach out to us if you have questions. We would be happy to help. Otherwise, we wish you all the best through your transition. Cheers.